sir.
Dude. Day 2 is underway. There's Jackson. Try not to fall down these stairs. Good morning, sunshine.
What's up, dude? Go?
Yeah. I'll fix that. As elegant as graceful as ever.
Exactly.
So we're headed over to your place.
My place. Yeah,
And
we're gonna check out the glove wall.
Look at the glove wall, the famous glove wall. And then we're gonna head over to Charlie Rose and look at some gloves.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. That is brutal. That is devastating how beautiful that is. Dude, it's better than seeing no stadium at all.
Yeah.
Let's do the reveal of the glove wall.
Yes, sir.
Dude, that's so
There it
wild.
is. Yeah, definitely need more room, but have the important stuff up there. There's still some really rare gloves down here. I just haven't.
Haven't found a spot for it yet.
Yeah.
The Adidas ASU.
EQT single post.
That's so sick.
So insane.
That's so wild.
No center guards if you want to
Oh my
check that
God.
out.
The Thor glove. I'm like scared to hold
the
it.
craziest glove in my collection.
Got the
probably.
hammer on the palm.
It's huge too. Like I think it's 12 and a half. 12 and a
Oh,
quarter.
I never even noticed the stripe on the back.
Yeah, all of them have that. The Allegiance.
All the, oh, I didn't know that.
And some have like a power band right here, like this one. That's kind of their signature. They're the ones that started that.
That's sick.
Power stripe or whatever they call it. But some have it, some don't. Just depending on what the player wanted.
Just gently.
There you go. So, Big Tom, that must be his nickname, but this glove was his gamer for the 2020 season.
Oh,
So
that's
it's a
right.
COVID
That's
glove.
the one.
Yeah, it's a COVID
Yeah.
glove, which is really sick to have in my collection. But this was his debut glove too. He used this in 2020. And I actually DM'd him asking like, hey, like, I have some questions about this. I know this was like your gamer during the COVID year. And it was so funny. He responded to me saying, I thought that was at my parents' house. And I was like, oh my God, I sold this guy's glove. But apparently it wasn't. Like, you know, his parents somehow gave it to a kid who traded it to me. But it was just funny because he thought it was at home and it's in my collection.
That's a sick piece of history.
It is pretty cool. I just
COVID
like it because
season.
it's a COVID season glove.
Right.
It's like in 20 years, people are gonna be like, "Oh shoot, like that's
It's
insane."
barely used. Reliever
Exactly.
COVID season glove.
Exactly.
Sick.
That one's so sick. The G4.
That's like, this is like the pinnacle of like college issue.
Oh yeah.
Like Vanderbilt's like where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
I got that. So
How do you put your
long,
hand in
too.
this one?
That glove is so tight.
Does it matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. That's so fire. I love this web. I've never actually like,
Seen it in person.
yeah.
Yeah, the G4 is nice. Used to be a really big
So
model,
nice.
but they don't really drop those anymore.
The wrist is so tight.
It's so tight. I think they did Dry Fit. They had to.
Must be.
Yes.
We saw the ASU. We saw the Thor glove. Which are your favorites up here?
Look at this. So
Marcus Stroman.
this one's insane. Game used by Marcus Stroman from his days in Toronto. You can see the liner's kind of torn up from his fingers in there, but really cool. It says family first, and on the back it says height doesn't measure heart with a hashtag. Got the mesh on there, which is like kind of common for these old Diamond Elite Pros for Nike, but beautiful glove. Really
That's
beautiful
so
glove.
sick.
Yeah, it's so insane.
Stroman's glove. Just casually wearing Steven Strasburg's glove. No big deal. It is what it is.
Remember, I was like, that's when I picked that up, that was a big shift in my collection.
What are some of your other favorites in here?
Honestly, any of the ASUs, like especially this one, this is my first custom. Freshman year at ASU, they were kind enough to let me customize a glove, but I got the DP15 model for kind of like a nod to Pedroia, great
Right.
Arizona State Sun Devil. But I don't know, I think this is one of my best customs ever
It's
made.
so clean.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mixed in 3 colors, which is kind of hard to do on gloves, but really like the way it turned out. I'm never gonna break it in or anything.
I feel like you can only really pull it off if two of them are like
They're like neutral.
Or even they're all like traditional, like
Very
black,
neutral.
tan,
Exactly.
blonde. But if it's like
Yeah,
red,
as
white,
you
and
can
blue,
see,
it's like
so tight. Like I can barely get my hand in it. But
that's so sick though.
it's super cool. The old MLB logo, Wilson can't do that anymore, but it's really cool.
You know what glove placed dead last in the ranking video? The Bumblebee glove.
Actually?
Yeah.
Do you not like that?
I do not.
No way.
I do not. I'm just not like the yellow and the black, and it looks a lot
Really?
better in person than I thought it did on camera.
In person,
though.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Feeling glove.
That's so nice.
I'll see if there. Oh yeah, I think you'd like this. It's Hanley Ramirez Pro issue.
Oh.
H13R, really cool. This is an Osso design, so we never gamed anything like this, but Osso designed it, and obviously it was sent to Hanley, but never gamed. But I think the white's really cool. You don't see that a lot on
No,
pro
you
shoes,
don't.
But
That's
yeah,
so...
I wonder. I mean, he was a Dodger, right? I assume they made this
He definitely was for a while.
for a little bit. I assumed it's a Dodger. I mean, it could be. I don't know.
This is
Who
so...
knows?
You can tell it's kind of like you don't see this palm stamp as much anymore. If I'm not...
Yeah, it's super like, I don't know.
That's so sick. It must have been like early Super Skin.
It is. It's an older glove.
Because they didn't start doing Super Skin until like the 2010s,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Got the Showtime.
Ooh.
Fan favorite. A lot of
So-
kids love this.
What's the story of this glove?
I actually just traded for it. What was his name? New York Glove Leather. I don't know, something like that. He's a really nice guy. But just called the Showtime real gold labels, which are really hard to find. Really cool. It's the old Pro 200 model, but I mean, perfect form, as you can see. Super deep
Crazy.
pocket, modified single post, which is super cool. And then purple, which I love.
Goes so hard.
Yeah, it looks really sick.
This one looks traditional, I think.
Mhm.
Nice.
Got the Rev too.
Oh, there's the Rev with the
Yeah.
gold label on
Real
it.
gold label on that one too. This is a really fresh gold label, which I love, but beautiful
For
glove.
sure.
Love the clouds. I think it's their best one they've dropped so far, in my opinion. But it's gonna be cool to see what they do with the Rev 1X material, because you can print whatever you want on there. So like eventually
Seriously.
customs can be whatever picture you have, which I think is really cool. But we'll see where that all goes.
I'm gonna try. I've actually never worn. I wore a
don't
Rev
think you'll
at,
like it, but no.
Dick's, and I didn't love it. Yeah, I could. There we go. San Diego State. Is that
San
what
Diego
it-
State, yeah,
Yeah.
I got the H12 on there. Super cool glove. I really like it. I want to take it to the field. I was gonna bring it up to play catch, but once it was raining, I was like, no,
It's
don't want to ruin it.
alma mater of Steven Strasburg.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this kid's cool. I think he's playing for the Pirates there now in their system.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So how'd you get this glove?
Just traded for it recently, actually. Just got it probably a week and a half ago.
Nice.
So it's still kind of new.
Oh, dude, is that a club?
Club, yeah.
Here, I'm gonna look at. I'm just gonna
Yeah, stop.
settle that like gently in there, in the bag.
Yeah, got to keep it in the bag, but it's so
I
beautiful.
won't even put it on. This is, wow.
Big fan of Club, but yeah, the tie is
I love Club.
insane.
Dude, when he comes through with Chicago, you gotta get him to sign it or something.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
I
Sad
feel
he's
like-
leaving here, but
I feel like he's one of the guys who'd be like chill with that. Like
Oh,
if they
for
see you
sure.
have him, it's like,
for sure. And I love the palm stamp in there.
Yeah, it's so sick.
So insane. Has his number and the sunflower, of course. But
wow.
yeah, it's super cool. He's been rocking the V2 for a long time.
So when they do a lot of these printed leathers, they do the snakeskin so it won't crack.
So they use snakeskin, but unfortunately on these ones, like the tie-dye Wilsons, they do crack. So that's why I'm not using it. But that's one thing Wilson's probably gonna figure out eventually. But
I
beautiful
figured
glove.
the like perforations would keep it from cracking at least. a
Yeah,
little
so like
bit.
the colors don't crack, but when they have the print over, that's when it cracks,
I
which is
see.
like aggravating, but it is what it is. Still a
Wow.
beautiful glove though.
It's a really beautiful glove.
Yeah. But then I go back and edit, and I say that in every clip, and I'm like, oh my god.
What's this one up here?
Feel free to pull it down. So that's just a Diamond Elite Pro. That's when Nike was doing their.
Said Nolan.
Yeah, you can push that up there. There you go. But it's when they were doing like stock models, and it's the same model that Trout used when he was with Nike, which is really cool.
Dude, I do not like. I think I said this in the one live. I do not like closed back gloves.
Really?
It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
Nike Elite. And then I gotta pull down the Nolan.
Yeah, go for
It's
it.
got an authentication sticker on it. That's so cool. And the one thing about Nolan is his so he's traditional, right? But he puts his finger like all the way behind the pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone would do that.
I've thought about it for a long time. I could probably be like completely wrong, but the thing I've thought maybe is like when he goes in to get a ground ball, maybe he uses his pointer finger as like that's what he thinks in his head, like that's gonna go through the baseball. Maybe that's how he visualized it, but I could be like completely wrong. But
Maybe.
I don't know. I just don't really know any other reason like why his finger would be all the way over, you know?
James Paxton.
Yeah, big maple.
Wow.
It was super cool. This was his backup glove. He used it, but not for his no-hitter game, but that was his backup during the no-hitter season.
It's weird that I never thought about it, but they face separate directions.
Yeah, they flipped the Nike logo just to go with the welting here, as you can see.
Wow. There's Will Crow.
Yeah,
Here's Matt Manning.
Yeah, he's a Tigers pitcher. He was big upside guy. But...
Okay. I'm gonna pull down is that an ASU? I forget, the one next to the Vandy gloves.
Oh no, that one's so sick. Dustin Pedroia Pro issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got from my mentor who works at Arizona State still, but it's super cool. You can see it's got the Pro Shoe stamp in there. It's kind of hard to see, but this glove's beautiful. One of Pedroia's actual gamers. You can see it's the old like form of stamping.
Right.
Look at that. Look how old that is.
That's so cool.
It's insane.
And this was like a big deal, this glove.
For sure. Yeah, that's a big deal. I mean,
Dustin Pedroia didn't like any of the models they had. He wanted to keep using his like a million-year-old glove. So I'm pretty sure like Asso just like went up and like made a glove to feel like his 5 million-year-old glove.
Exactly.
And it became like a lot of people still use that model. Perfect Game is such a sick glove to have.
Oh, for sure.
It's such like a weird part of like history that these like showcases have.
I know, and I just like you said earlier, I love how big the logo is.
Yeah,
it's interesting. The two different
logo.
color lacing too. I've never been a fan of that, but it looks good on that glove. You don't really notice it.
Yeah, it looks really good. I didn't notice it at all because it matches the binding, I think. So fun. I gotta make you show off your gloves.
Yeah.
There we go.
That one right here. So this is one of my models from my line, but super beautiful. It's the JJ27 Encinitas, small little beach town here in San Diego that I really enjoy. But the back, this is basically the sunset, sunrise, whatever you want to call it, but mostly sunset over the ocean. I think that's kind of why I layered the colors like that. The 101 Pacific Coast Highway, flowers kind of represent Encinitas and the vibe it gives off. And then you could put like a custom logo at the time. If you customize these, which is super cool. How's my logo here? This is 11 3/4, and then got my logo on the wrist.
So sick.
Yeah, I love this glove. It's still pretty stiff. I haven't really broken it in.
Dude, you know you made it when you have your own palm stamp.
Exactly.
Sick.
Yeah, that glove's insane. I love it.
Got the signature on it, the flowers.
Yeah.
I think I saw the Aztecs like way down in the corner.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make you get it out.
Yeah, you're good.
And then if I'm not mistaken, that's a Charlie Rose, right?
Yeah, that's the Charlie Rose
That's
one.
what I
That one's really cool. Yeah, this is the first one I ever made. It's the JJ27 Aztec. Really cool, super interesting print. I like really stepped out of the box on this one, but I love it. It's one of my favorites. It sold out super quick, which I was really happy about. And I always see these like floating around the community, which is super fun to like, you know, see it on other people's stories. But yeah, I love it. It's really cool.
That's so
really
sick.
Cool glove.
I keep saying it's so sick, but it is.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
Super sick.
So as promised, we're headed over to Charlie Rose. We got a Sammy and a coffee, right? That's right. There we go. So we're gonna look at some gloves. There it is. The famous Charlie Rose. In baseball jail.
Oh, dude.
run back to the car, put my sticker up. Yeah, dude. USC. So sick. Not see this one. Oh man. Flatfill makes some crazy gloves. Look how big this batting glove is. Wild. Rockies, Chris Bryant. Wow. Oregon State, right?
Look how insane that is. Beautiful EL3.
Adley glove.
Or no, DP15. That's insane. The single post.
That's nuts, dude. That logo goes hard.
Yeah. It does feel really that's so sick.
Wow.
Yeah, check it out. Feels so
Put
good.
that in. Oh, that feels nice. You just got one of those, didn't you? Sick.
Spins. It just
I was gonna
spins off
say,
the bat.
I can't imagine like top spin for the infield.
You
That
have to
thing.
score up on it. Like
Yeah.
my brother used to play in it.
No.
You know?
Oh really?
It's so wide too. I love this glove.
Yeah, that glove's so sick.
Look at the flames on that. That's nuts.
Bruno Pro shoe.
Only reason.
There it is. That's your brainchild.
Yeah, there she is. Love this glove. Nike inspired power stripe. Unreal.
So fun.
Super wide model, which I like.
Yeah.
For the infield, but it's beautiful. One of my favorites that I made.
That's a crazy glove.
It's unreal. First time seeing it too. It's pretty cool.
I love that leather.
Yeah, it's like the suede. Feels insane.
Yeah. I guess it's supposed to be like the bomber jacket kind of.
Is that their inspiration?
I'm guessing. That was just a shot in the dark, but I feel like that's probably what it is, right?
Yeah. I feel like it kind of has to be.
It's so sick. That's so fire.
What's up?
So this is, wow,
Look at the palm stamp too.
bro. That's like the craziest glove I've ever seen in my life.
How are you, bro? Good. What you got? Contact you guys and work something out for you.
It's so sick.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's just gonna be a better. These are just a little
Is it a custom glove?
Let's look at this, dude.
So insane.
Oh, I love this finger pad.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I'm like gonna
Not
have
what we're
to
used
put
to
it on.
seeing, but
Wow, dude.
Let me double check. What was your
Jeez.
report?
What a sick glove.
so insane.
Oh, okay, perfect.
What is this leather?
Yeah, his one of his coaches just formed a degree.
Wow.
So nicer like staff, but I mean, it's as good as it gets.
It's a weird shape. It's like so cool. I love that.
It's like I think they call it like dragon skin or something.
They need to make that like, they need to start marketing that.
Yeah, it's popular over in Japan, but it's not really. Oh yeah.
I like how it tightens the fingers more. Then it didn't.
We just left Charlie Rose. I did pick up the AZ Glove Lab. Shout out Chris, does a great job with these.
Insane pickup.
So-
Insane.
Jackson really hooked it up. The guys at Charlie Rose really hooked it up. Just a bunch of great people. So I'm excited to come back soon, I hope. So fire, dude. I love this glove.
Dude,
Thank you
good
so
to see you,
much.
man. Yeah,
it was a
that's a lot of
pleasure. It was
fun.
so great meeting up with you,
Yeah,
man.
right on, man.
Oh, I dropped the Charlie Rose sticker.
Yeah, do not forget that.
Ow. See you later, bro.
Yeah, dude, get